You suck at hair care. What are you doing over here? Welcome back to the channel. I'm your host, Fashion Elitist, aka JQ, and today we're going to be talking about why you suck at hair care or hair maintenance. We're going to be going over shampoos, conditioners, tips and tricks, how to have more luscious locks, luscious hair like my hair, you know? My hair is the blueprint of beauty and sexiness and being the best in the game. I'm not only a fashion elitist, I am also a hair elitist. I also have a diploma and my doctorate in hair care, and I'm the only person you should be listening to when it comes to hair care, because look at my hair, it looks great. But before we start, let's get a hair 360. Hopefully I didn't look stupid in any of those angles. The one thing I do want to emphasize is your hair really depends on your ethnicity. If you have ethnic hair, you're gonna have a little bit of a different hair type, hair texture than someone who's white or someone who's black. Let's get into the first step of the video. You shampoo your hair too frequently. This is something that blows my mind whenever I hear anyone talk about how much they shampoo their hair. People ask me, how much do I shampoo my hair? I will give you the answer very soon, but you should not be shampooing your hair every day. That is the worst thing you could do. Think of your hair or your scalp like your skin. If you wash your face too often, you are going to produce a lot of oils because your skin is trying to compromise for all the stripping of your natural oils that are happening when you do shampoo your hair. So the first thing you want to do is limit how much you shampoo your hair. Now, it really depends on if you have thick or thin hair. But when we're talking about hair care, think of it as every time you shampoo, you are getting rid of your natural oils and also all the gunk and debris and also old hair product that you have in your hair. It is good to shampoo maybe once a week, depending on your hair type. And it really depends on if you have like really dry hair where it needs a lot of moisture, so the oils just help kind of like keep it in lock and give it that healthy shine it's looking for. But if your hair is not very dry, but it does produce a lot of oils, the main reason is probably because you're over shampooing, getting rid of all the natural oils in your hair. Stop doing it now, immediately. Now, the main tip, if you're trying to lean off of shampooing every day, because that's like what your hair has gotten so used to, it's like an alcohol addiction with your hair. Your hair gets so used to like it being constantly shampooed. It will take a little bit of time to kind of just revert back to its normal like range of oils. So you're going to try and do this. You're gonna take one day off from shampooing, one day. So that means you're gonna keep shampooing, but you're gonna take one day off. Then the next week, you're gonna do 2 days off. Then the next week, 3, and then so on and so forth. You get it, right? So from there, your hair is going to get a little bit used to you not shampooing it so often. Now, if you have thinner hair types, it's recommended to do it 3 times a week. I don't know, depending on how you want to spread it out, but usually with thinner hair types, 3 days a week is best for you. So if you're doing it every day, try and lean it down to at least 3 days a week. Allow your hair to kind of like get used to it. Now, if you have thicker hair types like myself, I shampoo once every 3 weeks, sometimes a month, sometimes every 2 weeks. It really depends on how I'm feeling. If I want to shampoo, my hair doesn't get that oily. So it really depends. I don't need to do it. My hair is very dry, so it needs the oils. But if you have thicker hair, it's recommended to at least shampoo once every 2 weeks or twice every 2 weeks. So it really depends on you and like your hair. You'll understand your hair a little bit more as time progresses and as you get out of that whole habitual thing of shampooing your hair and just taking out the natural oils. You may get curled. Before I learned hair care, my hair used to be, when I was younger, it was fluffy, but it didn't curl like this. It didn't do the wave, you know, it didn't have that flow that's going on right now. As soon as I stopped shampooing and letting my hair kind of like take a break, it went back to its natural state, which is this nice curly, textured, floofy, voluminous hair type that I have currently. I'm not entirely sure what to call it, but this was not how I used to look. Well, that ends it for the first tip, so let's move on to the next hair tip that I can really give you. You don't shampoo every day? Does that mean you don't shower? No, I shower. I smell after I come from the gym. I just co-wash. Co-washing is your best friend, and it's going to be. Now, this really depends on your hair type. I co-wash every day. And what is the definition of co-washing? Co-wash means you use conditioner when you wash your hair, but put an article, a I'll put something up here what co-washing really does, but you really co-wash depending on how much your hair type needs. There's two types of conditioners. There's light conditioners and there's very heavy conditioners. And if you are on the thinner side, I don't recommend going with the thick conditioner. I heavily recommend going in with the light conditioners and using that every day. With my thicker hair friends, you're going to want to use maybe something a bit thicker in terms of the conditioning. Now, again, that depends on your hair type. Maybe your hair isn't as dry as mine and you don't really need a lot of nourishment, then that lighter conditioner is going to be your best friend for the time being. Those thicker conditioners work really good for me and my hair loves me for it. Just go to Sephora, ask the people what they might recommend, and I'm sure they'll point you in a good direction. But you can always try the stuff I recommend later in the video when I'm talking about hair products that I use for my hair and that I've used in the past. You could try those out, and if those don't work for you, then you have to go down your own road alone, unfortunately. So, on to the next thing. And now I know everyone's been dying to know about what hair products I use, because that's the thing. People want to try and get the hair look that I have. Volume, the lusciousness. Watch me go bald. So let's talk about shampoos. So at the moment, I'm using these two conditioners. I haven't used this one, the purple one yet. I've been using the L'Oreal one, I think. I've been using this conditioner and it's worked really well. The lady at Sephora was telling me it's really nourishing. It conditions really well and it's really thick. And she wasn't lying. My hair enjoys it, it loves it, and I'm going to keep using it. But I do have another product that I haven't yet used, but I don't really know how it works or if my hair even likes it at all. So I'm going to have to test that out. In terms of shampoo, I use Owe and I use it very sparingly. So that price tag isn't that bad since I don't really shampoo often. If you're going to be an average day Joe with shampooing every day, I probably don't recommend grabbing this shampoo unless you have the money. If you have the money to buy this, buy it, by all means. There's no parabens, there's no sulfates, there's no essential oils in it. From what I'm aware of, it depends on the product, I believe. As long as there's no parabens and sulfates in it, I think you'll be like safe. But don't get too finicky with it. It's not that complicated. You just gotta find the right shampoo for you overall, your needs and what it wants. I don't recommend using Head and Shoulders. It's terrible for dandruff and stuff. It actually leads to getting more dandruff. There's actually been a lot of articles proving that it causes more dandruff because of the reliance your hair develops to it, and it's just overly stripping and you don't want that. Some more affordable conditioners, I mean, if you can't afford what I was mentioning, I used to use Shea Moisture, and I know a lot of people very much stand by Shea Moisture. I've used their styling cream, I've used their coconut spray, I've used their shampoos and their conditioners, and I will say my hair also loved it a lot. So far from what I've been using currently, my hair seems to really react well to it, and I think it reacted a little bit better than Shea Moisture. But I know always like my top dog in terms of shampooing and conditioners that I would use, to be honest, besides Shea Moisture. So Shea Moisture and Owe are the two shampoo companies that I would say I stand behind or in front of. Those are the two ones I will live and die by. They are great for your hair. Now let's talk about styling products. My top best thing that I've used in my hair is going to be Colton King, Reveri, and last but not least, Shea Moisture. Also, I use the argan oil from Pateint. I use their argan oil. Sometimes I'll throw it in my hair because it wants it after usually a shampoo. I'll put some oils in it. Again, this is only for your thicker hair folk. Trust me, thinner hair people, you do not want any oils in your hair, trust me. I do want to heavily emphasize this. If you're blow drying your hair, get a heat protectant, please. Your hair gets heat damage, like it's a thing. I usually let my hair air dry for the most part, but since it's so long now, I kind of sometimes will blow dry it, sometimes. But so far, that is the styling hair products that I have used in the past. Now, on to the next tip. If you guys ever use sea salt spray, I recommend Owe. This is what I use on my hair. But if you ever use sea salt spray, don't spray it directly in your hair, spray it in your hand. So I'll do like 2 pumps and you just let it emulsify in your hands, and it allows you to have more control of where it goes in your hair. And what this will do is it just adds texture and some hold. And I only like doing it when I have shorter hair, because with longer hair, my hair seems to like tangle more, and that's just my recommendation if you're ever using sea salt spray. There's a bunch of other sea salt sprays to get, but I'm gonna be using it today. Archive meetup, Grail, Stinky. Today's mission is touching grass at Zeitgeist archive sale.
You should fit check me.
That's how you know you're at an archive place, when everyone's in all black.
I got the sick Disney adult hoodie. You can see the aggression on his forehead.
And it's OG, like look at it.
Oh yeah, the tag is fucking...
How much?
$6.95 plus tax.
Check.
Number 9 hoodie. I really like it because it's super long and I don't have too many hoodies. The actual fabric is really thick, so it's gonna be good for like fall time, winter time.
Number 9. I liked it because it was distressed but also delicate at the same time, so it has that hard soft feeling. And it was about like $3.95.
But like the piece actually does kind of match what you're wearing right now.
I got more perfume. I got this piece, which is called Tironi by this perfume brand. I didn't pay tax on it because I just Venmo'd the guy $75. It was apparently a personal gift to him by the perfumer. It smells like earth and really good.
Alright, this is a Yohji sweater. I think it was like 200 bucks. This is some sort of like 80s vintage Japanese trousers. They're cool. Probably like 200 bucks, I forget. And the millimeters, you know, tried and true. Probably like 600. But
And then the bag.
my beautiful whale, his name is Koji. Probably like
Oh, it is a whale.
Yeah,
With the
200
tail.
bucks, yeah. You could like open it up.
Wait, where is that from?
It's by
Big
Oh, wait, that's so cute.
Big
Who
hits.
what? 200 bucks. It's the magic number.
Shoes are creepers. They're only like 100 bucks.
TKs.
Yeah, these are TKs. These pants are Yohji Grant Wise. They're about $500, $600. I'm wearing a Pour Home Yohji shirt. This was $800. And then this jacket is from Balmain. It's a Japanese brand. It was about $250, $300 bucks. Wasn't too much. And then this bag is a Technophobe and Turntable Lab collaboration. This bag was $100.
And then the rings.
Assorted rings. This is from this website called Gothic, and they're about like 10 bucks a pop. And then this ring is a Vivienne Westwood ring.
Yeah, that's
how much
beautiful.
this ring
The
was.
armor ring?
It was like $400.
Yeah, this is like a $400 ring.
Yeah. Is it brass or is it
Beautiful,
stone?
dude.
Sterling silver.
Wow. Oh, me?
Yeah, let's go.
Sure. This is a Selkie dress. It was like $300. This is Sister Jane. I think it was around like $150. Opening ceremony bag, $100. I can't remember. And my boots are Jonak, and they were like $150. Yeah, this is Kindness, and the earrings too. These were pretty cheap. They were like $50 each, maybe.
Wait, I thought they were more.
Yeah,
I
right?
thought they would have been more.
Yeah.
And then the beret?
Beret I found in New Orleans in like some random art
vintage,
shop.
yeah. What are you wearing?
This is my outfit breakdown. We've got the Camper Lab shoes. Okay, well, I got them from Nordstrom Rack, but they're like originally, I think, $200. And then these are the Issei pleats, pants, layered on top of a Yohji skirt. Shout out Bailey. And then I've got a co-op dress layered on top with this little frills. And then this is vintage. This is a vintage coat that I got for $12 back in LA. And then a vintage leather bag that I got from eBay. Probably, okay, well the pants I spent $100 on them secondhand. These I got $50. This I got for $50. Probably like $200. Oh no, with the shoes like $400.
$400 for this fit. What do you rate it? 1 out of 10. 10?
No, I would say like, yeah, 10 out of 10.
Headed to the city to go to this Yohji sample sale, and they have some crazy steals from what I was looking at on the list, but we'll see if it's good or not. And I'm going right now on the train, and then we'll head over there, but I'm going hella early. It's like 4 a.m. I'm in the city right now, and it's currently 5 a.m. and I'm meeting up with Kay at Washington Square Park.
There she is.
Now we gotta walk to Soho.
Old Smoke?
The T-pose.
That's crazy.
I got a lot of stuff. I just, because the thing is, it's like a lot of mainline. So I got tops, I got pants, mostly bottoms.
Pants were awesome.
Yeah, this is the
those
main
are
line.
tight.
Has some embroidery. It's like loose thread. Actually, I don't even think that's embroidery. I think it's just stitching with really thick thread, and they're just keeping it loose.
How much was that?
This was cheap, man. I think, let's see, most of the bottoms on here was like nothing over 3, actually. Everything's like 200 to 100.
That's like not bad.
This is like a navy with a leather Yeah, leather strip going down the middle. It's like finished really nicely too. But yeah, I just got a consulting check in the mail. Yeah, well I have a brand, so.
I only got 5 hours of sleep. I will be doing a pickups video later with the stuff that I actually picked up from this. So I'm not gonna show this in this video, but I'm really tired. So, but I'll let JQ day number whatever handle the end of this video. So let's pan to him already. So we're back. It is day, something. I think it's day 5, but the one thing I forgot to mention was when you're showering, the best thing to do is showering cold. Cold water is your best friend. Going hot isn't the best. It's always recommended to go like with more colder water, and that's just what I do. Best piece of advice I could do is start warm and then slowly go to cold water, and then your body will get used to it versus just hopping in when it's really cold. And just try and get used to washing your hair in cold water and your body. It's just way better for you in general. The other thing that I wanted to mention too as well was when you get your haircut, it's pretty simple. You're just layering, texturing. That's all you need to do. If you want things to be thinned out, or you're asking your hairstylist for a recommendation for maybe I want more volume in the front, they might recommend thinning it out, and that might be your best case scenario if you really need it. But if you have thin hair already, then you don't really need that. If you have thicker hair like myself, might need it quite possibly, but it's always recommended to get the top layered so that it has that foundation to grow in, because then my hair will grow in like this and it'll look really good. Whoa. Okay, but that's gonna be it for today's video. I hope you enjoyed my hair video, and I hope you enjoyed the content that I provided. I did a little vlog. I hope you liked that. If you liked the vlogs that I did today, leave your feedback in the comment section below, because if you like that, I'll continue doing it in like the midsection of my videos. I feel like that's kind of a good place to just kind of relax and, you know, whatever. But with that, see you in the next one. Remember to subscribe to this YouTube channel, please. I'm very niche. I need not to be gatekept, all right? I need not to be gatekept. Please don't gatekept me.